Jesteś miała jesteś.
Fucking tourists. Learn to walk at the normal speed.
Punk. I never saw a man try harder to look like he came up from the streets.
Dominique. He's got the ink. He's done time.
Time in some Moscow boutique. Think he got that shit on his legs in prison?
Radich made the call.
Nothing to report on this floor.
I'm going to need a Spartan for my workout later. You in?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Over there. Come with me.
You looking for a good time? That's my middle name. Well, one of them. I'll let you.
Come.
Just keep breathing. Be okay. Where are you?
Let me live!
Are you okay?
I have a family!
And it's a pleasure to speak with you too, Eliza. Listen, I know
Go.
opponents are saying the Restoration Act is a step backwards, a devastating blow against basic human rights. These social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The Og incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and natural it's become impossible to cross. We need a time.
I've got to find something to take the edge off. Where are you? Where are you? I find the asshole who tagged this hallway.
Dominic. that's in control of the most dangerous weapons on the planet. I warned you years ago about production equal.
Subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally.
Well, there you have it, folks. It seems like... Deus, the global leader in fair... Located in Prague, the bank's iconic flag facilities hold the largest and most secure data archiving vaults in the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the Blade's defenses, despite an almost astronomical number of attempts. Between you and me,
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. reporting to you live from Picus. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Access granted.
Could I use some clotted cream on these scones right now? Ah, fuck it. What are we talking about? Oh, right. Now, I get this question a lot. Are you part of the collective? I get that one a lot. Hey, Steve? Well, I want to put this one to bed. No, I'm not a
Causing
member.
gridlock for hours and preventing... life-saving medical transport.
They don't need me. These are
Our greatest concern is the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made the greatest service. Information archives in the halls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Around the clock, around the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
Sociology at Harvard. Dr. Stansfield Christensen. It is a pleasure to see you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel that human restoration has been achieved in this past?
When? Not when. And it's a pleasure to speak with you. I know opponents are saying the Human Restoration Act is a step backward. Too deep. It's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of substitution.
From us as we are from them. God only.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Cadlick, I delivered your boy Dominic. No one saw me go in or out.
Impressive. How is he?
He's still out cold. Might want to ease off on the bright lights when he comes around.
I'll keep that in mind. We do want him to be as attentive as possible. I think this concludes our business tonight.
What happened at the train station? And now everything going on the road. I don't know if I can call it
I love you!
Be careful,
Make
metal
sure
man.
to show respect.
You don't really belong here. I informed another interested party that our arrangement went smoothly. I'm sure you'll hear from him soon enough. Watch your back.
Who wants to get happy, eh? Mr. Jensen, it is...
Otar, I know. I can see your face on the info link. I did the job for Catholic.
She told me herself. It is the first time we have spoken in... Well, things change, huh? The debt you took for Caller is paid. Perhaps it is now I who owes you the favor.
I'll remember it, Otar.
You do that, my friend.
There's got to be some way to get off these junk.
Continuing general control mode.
Can't believe a word they say.
Hey, Adam. I heard about Rucker. That's terrible, Adam. He was our standard bearer. What direction will the movement take now?
I don't know. I spoke to Miller as he was leaving. Told me he was going to Gollum.
Damn, I hope...
Art doesn't make sense because
What?
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
This is different. Alex. This is different. This is different.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because Ark doesn't operate in North America.
Place call Hong Kong Alpha 10 priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside Ark?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
I'll see what I can do. Later, man.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
My job. What about you?
I'm sorry that I wasn't questioning you. It was meant to be jovial. Guess I need to work on my timing. Anyway, I'm leaving a message for the director, asking if he's heard from Vince Black, our organized crime division head.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take?
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Mandley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No, I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
That's quite a look.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you, too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
Make the best of it, he says.
Adam
I've managed to track Vince all the way to the repertory center.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
Clear the air, reevaluate how we can cope.
I should have stayed in bed.
The whole department is corrupt.
I know some girls. They can help you fix your little problem.
A dog! A dog!
Who wants to get happy?
Hey there, handsome. Want a drink?
Over here. Come on.
My favorite color is black. What about you? Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
You really think you should be saying my name out loud in a place like this?
So it is you. Discretion. Right. I'm sorry. But it was your bright idea to meet here of all places. Not exactly the safest part of Prague to... You didn't mention that you were augmented in your description.
What difference does it make?
None, I suppose. And I don't mean to stare. It's just... It doesn't fit with your reputation.
My reputation, huh? Man's not always aware of what people say about him. What else have you heard?
People are wary of you. They say that you are everyone's enemy. Everyone's friend. They also say you are one of the few who has the courage to expose the Diwali for what they really are. I can help with that. But first, I need to know I can trust you.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
You know exactly what kind of trouble I'm in. My husband, Vlesta, The operation, you've been digging into it. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me, and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
That's not right. Stop it!
Talari, there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
Girls are apparently animals in bed. Never catching it right.
Если в том фактиру, як то заставил.
Hate to see what he told me. Wrong fucking line, hand.
You're pushing your luck, Hanser.
Things you see.
Whatever it is, best get off the streets.
Hello. What a fucking city.
Radíme všem občanům, aby se vyhýbali přelidněným prostranstvím. A pokud možno nevycházeli z domu. Geraldy! Nothing worth You don't belong here.
Just a little further. I want to make sure I wasn't followed. I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
smuggling. Weapons, drugs, whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation? Why?
Isn't that why you contacted me? I'm willing to help because it's the right thing to do. But it means I have to leave him tonight. Leave everything. Did you bring what you were supposed to?
All this sneaking around, exposing your husband's criminal activities. How much danger do you think you're in?
I don't know. I was scared waiting inside that damn club. Paranoid. But I think the worst is over. I'll be out of Prague within the hour and he'll never see me again. Assuming you can pay, of course.
I need to know a little more about who you've been talking to about me. Some of these things you say you've heard. The information must have come from somewhere.
It came mostly from Vlesta. There is no name my husband curses more often than yours. And my husband curses a lot.
Sounds like your husband and I are great friends.
I have to admit I was a little scared. I kept telling myself, my husband's enemy is my friend. But some of the things I overheard, they didn't exactly inspire confidence. But now that I've met you, I feel like they cannot be true.
What kinds of things?
The way his men talk about you. They say there is nothing you won't do, no one you won't betray, for the sake of your own agenda. When you asked me to meet you at the Red Queen, of all places, and then when I saw those men listening to our conversation, I don't know. I thought the worst, I suppose. I'm sorry to have doubted you.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Vlesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious, eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure, to have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
What you do with the information I sell you is up to you. All I care about now is starting over.
All right, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. I believe that is what we agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Here, this should be enough to get you out of here.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for. You have the information you need to take down my husband's operation.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. I told her I was Vince.
Interesting. You never struck me as the pretending type, Adam. I always assumed what you see is what you get. I should have known better.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
Calling you right now. I'm augmented. I'm nearly homeless, and I'm an addict.
Až do odvolání platí stav nouze.
Nice whip.
Dobře, prosím, ohlaste úřadu. I'll quit. That's
Fuck
all.
off out of here.
That's almost criminal.
Got it. Let's keep moving.
Area certified secure.
Can't defend against that kind
Last time to tady krkem.
Not much going on.
Damn plane.
Got it. Let's keep moving.
Why are you doing this? You have no
Spread throughout Europe.
Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Blaster sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta's not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivier. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you're not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's gotta be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
Gollum was hell. It is hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible.
If you believe that, then you have to leave. I promised Vince I would follow the rules. If Vlasta finds you here, he'll get paranoid and call off our deal. And then he'll call Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obwood. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black. What else can you tell me about your dealings with him?
You pay these cops in Golem a lot of money and they get you to Vince's apartment. Then you pay Vince. Then Vlasta comes to pick up the cargo, so then you pay Vlasta. Vlasta and Vince, they had some kind of fight about money, about the location of this place. Vlasta's men blindfolded me and brought me here, and told me to wait. It's Vlasta! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that
let's get
I
this
won't
shit in
be
the
on
truck. I
any
need
of
to
them.
meet Kat at the club by 9.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olivier, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vlasta, do it quick.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down. Sell them for parts.
You're a businessman running a business, Vlasta. Part of that business is built on getting people like Olivier out of places like Gollum, places like Prague. Only way for you to maintain your reputation here is to fulfill your agreement with her.
Wrong. My reputation is built on people not fucking with me. People not wasting my time. You should both be dead already. The only reason I'm holding back. You should both be dead.
The reason you haven't shot me yet is because you know gunfire will draw the attention of every cop in Prague. That's why we both need a way out of this that's quick and simple and quiet.
He's right, Vlasta.
Okay, so let's say I'm in a hurry, and that I'm not eager to attract the attention of the police. That doesn't mean I have to take Olivier with me, or that I have to let you walk out of here alive. There are quiet ways to kill a man.
Trust me, there's no quick and quiet way for you to take me out. Your only efficient solution is Olivier getting in the truck and me walking away. She won't be a problem because she gets what she wants, and I won't be a problem because I don't want to jeopardize her.
All right, we'll take Olivier to Rabia, like we promised. And I like the idea of never seeing you again. You walk away and you don't tell anybody about any of this. Because if anything goes wrong, if I regret this, she's the one who's going to pay for it.
For your sake, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Thank you for that. It's been a long time since someone did me a favor.
You're not out of the woods yet, and I think you know that. I'm giving you a way to contact me, if anything goes wrong.
Hey, lovebirds, we're on a schedule. Let's wrap this up.
I'll be fine. I promise. Here, I was saving this for when I got to Rabia, but I think you should have it. It's the least I can do.
Cosa Julia? Yeah, well, you know better stay out of sight. Shit. Of course it's easier. That's what murderers in uniform.
Clear now, but I doubt it will stay that way forever.
Okay.
Just make it through this shift. Rather, stay quiet.
All areas are secure.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person tries to be two things at once, sometimes he ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
Pamatujte, dámy a pánové, baru platí zákaz ošahávání. A teď to pořádně roztočíme. Dámy, zadrsejte nám.
Ah,
General Patrol Mode.
Oh, hello.
Janus, if this is your idea of a face-to-face meeting, I'm not impressed.
You didn't think I would jump on a plane to Prague, did you?
I guess not. That conversation we recovered, you know who Manderley was talking to, don't you?
Robert Page, CEO of Page Industries and owner of the VersaLife Corporation. He's a multi-billionaire.
Doesn't mean we can't arrest both of them for conspiracy to commit murder. We heard Page give the order to kill Rucker.
In a recorded conversation that you obtained illegally. It's fruit from the poisonous tree, Mr. Jensen. It won't stand up in court.
What about this orchid, then? Can we find out more about it?
I think we should find out. I'm digging on my end, but there may be something you can do in Prague. VersaLife has an account at the Palisade Property Bank. If you can get to their data vault, we may find some of the answers we're looking for.
You're telling me to break into a bank?
ARC is being manipulated, set up to take the fall for something. Most likely another terror attack.
Fine. What about this Brown? Page mentioned him and some sort of council. Nathaniel Brown, maybe, head of the Santo Group?
Perhaps. Nathaniel Brown stands to earn trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes. But...
Janus.
Adam! The site's been compromised. I just spotted sentry drones headed your way.
What? How? I wasn't followed.
Maybe somebody at PRE detected Janus's hack into the electrical grid. I don't know. Just get out of there.
Mr. Jensen, it's Nomad Stanek. Please, please, you must help me.
Mr. Stanek, how did you...
My daughter. They're going to kill her. I gave your friends the slip, and when I got to here...
Where?
The Pragalska district. An apartment complex behind the laundromat. Please, hurry.
I'm not seeing anything. This patrol is pointless.
Adam, you okay? Those drones...
I'm fine. Whoever sent them didn't succeed.
Thank God for that. Listen, Janus just called. VersaLife is closing their account, moving everything out of that data vault tonight. This can't wait. You gotta get over there now.
I can't. I found the bomb maker. She can tell us everything. But she's about to be killed.
What? Shit, man, they're cleaning up loose ends. I can't break into a bank, not by myself. And if we don't do this now, we lose the Orchid. Fuck!
But if I don't go to the Prokazka district, the bomb maker dies, and we're back to square one.
Your call, man.
Enough problems already.
Hello, Paul.
If only we had finished organizing.
Alex, did Janus actually have a plan for this robbery? Or does he expect me to shoot my way to the vault?
He had someone slip a package into the bank manager's car.
Someone?
It's parked in the employee parking garage. Let me know when you've got it. I'm glad you're doing this, Adam.
Okay, Alex, I got the package. Now what?
There's supposed to be a data rod and an access card inside, but the card is blank. Janus said we need to imprint it with biometrics from an active account holder.
So what? Kidnap somebody and steal their DNA?
Maybe next week. Tonight we can get what's needed from an office on the 3rd floor. According to a contact, the bank keeps clients' profiles on a secure terminal there.
So all I gotta do is get through security to find it. Great.
Protocol will be extra tight tonight.
Data extractors have never... Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir.
Does he really think we'll have more trouble?
Absolutely.
you want to take any
Data
chances. Not with
extractors
VersaLife
have never
now.
breached the
I
law.
suppose you're right. Probably
Hackers
wouldn't
are
close up
everywhere.
shop otherwise.
Not here.
Exactly.
Instead,
Yes,
extra
physical
personnel,
security is
extra
also
sharp lookout, right?
And Parvus
Back
has
to
an
it.
impeccable reputation.
They were affiliated with Bell Tower, yes?
Formally, yes, but so were most security companies before the incident. Why don't I schedule a meeting for you with our accounts manager? He can answer all your concerns and start the application process.
Yes. Why don't we do that? Thank you. A pleasure, sir.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Palisade. May I help you?
Not sure. Never been...
I see. Well,
I think I'd like to see the account manager.
go ahead, sir. He has no appointments at the moment. I'll let him know you're coming. Mr. Romanek, I'm directing a gentleman to your office about opening an account.
Jensen, it's Smiley. Your friend, Nomad Stanek, escaped custody. Agent Riley said he was...
Yeah, I heard. His daughter's in trouble.
Trouble? What kind of trouble? You know where they are? Adam, you need to go find them, both of them, before it's too late.
I'm on it.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Pike.
Wrong?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
In the Hague, irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers, for exposing
Authorized personnel only, sir.
Priority 1. Secure the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assure anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company.
around the clock, around the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Always watching, because you are always watching. In part 1 of our two-part look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stansfield Christensen. It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel the Human Restoration Act will achieve if it is passed?
When? When? And it's a pleasure to speak with you.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Become impossible to cross. We need a timeout. Temporary separation.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Code 90. Knockdown. Confirmed. I never did anything. Just
There's...
Access granted.
Code 90. Knockdown.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a restricted area. Only authorized personnel are allowed past this point.
Thanks for the information.
Somebody help!
Confirmed, we'll cover.
In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante
Begin limited. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Move to limited pattern.
Move to limited. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Move to patrol.
Limited pattern initiated. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Control limited.
Initiate limited pattern.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Move to patrol. Confirmed.
Moving to narrow pattern. Narrow pattern. Move to patrol. Narrow.
Where are you, Mr. Jensen? You said you were coming.
I got caught up in something. I'll be there soon, Mr. Stanek.
There is no more soon. You are too late. My little girl is gone. She's gone to their ascension.
Mr. Stanek. Nomad. Shit.
Patrol limited. Stand by on possible visual.
Confirm going wide.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
It's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout. A temporary separation of the classes. So we can clear the air.
Alex, you still with me? I'm accessing the biometric terminal now. How's this supposed to work?
The way Janus explained it, malware on the card will look for the profile of an authorized VersaLife representative and clone it.
I thought you said the card was blank.
Technically, I said it. Sorry. But the card should be active now. Find the elevator to the basement and try it.
The access card worked, Alex. I'm in the elevator, heading down.
Janus is good, man. He said security measures prevent wireless communications near the vault, so you and I will lose contact soon.
Meaning I'll be on my own from here on in.
Just until you enter the VersaLife vault and plug the data rod into their terminal. Janus should be able to contact you directly once it's installed. He had me load a bunch of malware on it. Of course, you have to reach the vault access room and call down the VersaLife vault first. If you're stopped by security...
This is basically a day's day. The biggest, richest, most powerful. And those are the ones most to hide. Right here in those containers. Maybe, but they're also the ones under the most scrutiny. The ones that have to jump through the most hoops.
Rightly so. We're going on to the stockholders. The bottom line is concerned. Let me tell you, the way you make decisions is completely skewed.
How would you know? You're a security guard. Let's get back to it. Ground patrol, confirmed.
Confirmed.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Patrol clear.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Just in case somehow you can hear me, I'm about to call down the Versalite vault, Alex. Janice, can you hear me?
Yes, the link is weak, but I can strengthen it.
Wait, what are you doing?
The data rod contains a secret program. It's flagging everything it finds on Project Orchid and sending it to me.
Wait, that's an audio file. Can I hear it?
Hello?
Bob, it's Megan. Those orchid samples you told my new assistant to send to Switzerland?
I asked him not to bother you with that.
It's okay. I told him he could. But it's just... I've never heard of this GARM facility before.
A recent acquisition. I'll have to take you there someday.
That's not necessary. Listen, the changes we make to the orchid's Cas enzymes, they're incredibly dangerous. Until we perfect the replacement-based fragment, GARM's researchers must keep a neutralizing enzyme on hand.
I've read your reports, Megan. I know all about the failures of the CRISPR molecule. I'm even keeping a sample of the neutralizer inside a secure vault in case your research gets corrupted.
You are?
Trust me, you have nothing to worry about.
Thank you. I just wanted to be sure this time. Good night, Bob.
Good night, my dear.
Megan.
Dr. Reed, you seem disappointed. She joined VersaLife shortly before Seraph Industries closed. I assumed you knew.
I don't suppose you know anything about this facility in Switzerland.
GARM? I've been digging into it ever since your ex said the name. It was a geological research center until 2025, when Bell Tower Associates bought it. They didn't list it on their balance sheet when they filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, I guess they also forgot to mention the Spec Ops unit that went AWOL. I have to get to Garm.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about the augmented mercs who ambushed us in Dubai. If Paige sent them the Orchid.
That's everything. Unless they're storing something physical in there. Either way, I suggest you leave soon. With the vault in that position, you should be able to exit through the shaft. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. And please don't forget the data rod when you leave.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Janus, can you hear me? I think I found that neutralizing enzyme Megan and Paige were talking about.
We don't have a lot of time, Mr. Jensen. We'll lose contact.
No problem, I got this one. I might be able to save a life or two with this, if the Orchid shows up again. It's Jensen. I've got a lead on the augmented mercs who ambushed us in Dubai.
You're supposed to be investigating the train station attack.
Just hear me out. There's a research facility.
Not like this, you don't. I'm en route to Prague now. She'll be landing at Chicane's helipad any minute. I'll hear you out there. Miller out.
My teeth are loose. Murderers in uniform. Get moving.
Jensen, you still got that calibrator on you? If you do, man, I'm ready to optimize that crazy system of yours. I got everything I need now to fix you up real good.
You mean the way you fixed me up last time?
No, no, no. This is gonna be different, huh? On Vaklav's honor. Just get to the lab, and you'll see.
Adam, it's Delara. I managed to find out some information on that Marchenko guy you asked me to look into.
What'd you get?
Well, for starters, he wasn't always Victor Marchenko. Shit. I have to go. My appointment just showed up. I sent what I found to your email. Hope it helps.
Thanks, Delara. I'll check it out.
Like I am not a citizen here.
Adam, it's Arya. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Arya. It wasn't me.
Be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
Here comes another.
Shit. Did you hear? Talos Rucker's dead.
I heard that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Now we can get some real progress. He was making us look like wimps.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Rucker didn't deserve what happened to him.
Something tells me our politics aren't the same, Jensen. Me, I think this whole martyr thing is exactly what we need. But, let's maybe focus on things we can agree on, huh? Like optimizing that crazy rig of yours. You got a calibrator for me or what?
You really think Rucker was the problem? That his death is somehow gonna make things better for Augs?
I don't think he was the solution. We need a new leader. Someone a little less beardy, McFancy diploma. Someone who's gonna fight, you know? Stand up to some of these bullshit laws. You hear about the Human Restoration Act?
Yeah. If the restoration vote passes, I don't know that it's gonna matter very much who the leader is.
It's gonna be a government-mandated horror show is what it's gonna be. Men in white coats pulling out augmentations like they are teeth. Anyway, speaking of medical horrors, you ready for me to fix you or what?
This procedure. There won't be any surprises like last time.
Last time I was surprised by your crazy tech. But now is totally different. Now I know what's under that hood of yours. And you got me the tool I need. Changes everything.
So what are you gonna do exactly?
I'm gonna optimize your system. No more worrying about overheating. No more worrying about glitches. Jensen 2.0. Sounds pretty good, right?
All right. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long, I promise. And don't worry, man, I never screw up 2 in a row. Spent a lot of time prepping for this one.
Just try not to take anything.
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. 0 consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks, Kohler. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just get out there and make me proud. Go make use of all that cool shit.
You. I trusted you. Go away.
What happened, Mr. Stanek?
What happened? What happened? They put her in a machine with a dozen other poor augmented people, and they did their ascension. There was a low rumbling sound, flickering lights, and then darkness. Nothing. She's gone. They're all gone. I can feel it.
sorry.
Words. Meaningless. You could have done something, but you did nothing! You have to live with that. I did all I could. At least I have that. What do you have? Nothing.
Anyone know what happened here exactly? Heard trying some experimental uplift or something.
Look, I think you should just get the hell out of here. You did what you could.
Interpol tě sem neměl posílat.
Access granted.
Co se mě týká, jsou všichni.
Don't be locked up.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you, Clank.
Better off they were all dead.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you, Clank.
Nic než sebevražednej kůl.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you, Clank. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you, Clank. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you, Clank.
Netuším, proč vůbec riskujou a vylejzají z těch svých děl. Ty pravci bouchačku, dělej! Všichni vás brzo vyslechneme.
Shut your mouth, or I'll
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Any handler, a lethal threat.
Don't stand out in the open.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you, Clank.
What a fucking mess.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you, Clank. Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you, Clank. Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you, Clank.
Could just be a domestic dispute.
Or anything suspicious. These Hanzers, do not trust them.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you, Clank.
Damn Clank, who's causing trouble?
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you, Clank.
Radio wrong, maybe? Hope we're not walking into an apple.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you, Clank.
They're all crazy, as far as I'm concerned.
Mouth or I'll shut it for you, Clank. Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you, Clank.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank.
Nobody do anything.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank. They're all crazy, as far as I'm concerned. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank.
Get moving. Up against the wall. Now!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank.
Shit them all out.
We need to lock this
Shut your
district
mouth,
down.
or I'll shut it for you. Clank.
What are you doing now?
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank.
You should stick close by. This is not over.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for everyone. Stay calm. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Clank.
The whole world's gone to hell.
Clank. Keep talking, and I'll violate your right to stay conscious.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What are these people thinking?
It'll just be a domestic dispute.
They're... up to something.
Leave us to our work.
This is terrible.
How can you side with these fleshers? Get away from me!
Hard to tell what it was or what it was.
Watch for anything suspicious. These Hansers, do not trust them.
To our work.
Access granted.
Leave us to our work here.
What are these people thinking? Did you? Better.
Maybe it came from the others.
Hope we're not walking into an ambush.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Ideas gone wrong, maybe?
Leave us to our work.
Stupid clanks.
Leave us to our work.
Think they're up to something?
They're up to something.
This is terrible.
Let the handlers deal with it themselves, I say.
All of you! Stand back!
Hope we're not walking into an ambush. Watch for anything suspicious. These Hanzers, do not trust them.
Leave us to our work.
Watch my back.
Closing in!
He's on the balcony!
General alert! All units!
Tapo balkonie! Przyjmij ho!
Shit! He's on the balcony!
Last chance, Hanser! Time to pay for your crimes! Patrol! Taking fire here!
He's on the balcony!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Keeping an eye on you, Og.
Start.
I have a permit. It's not like they did not see me working for all day.
Who else will take care of it?
Hands are asking.
Hands off me!